Hello everybody and welcome to New Jersey City University Esports. The Smash team is roaring and ready to go because it's time for the next ECAC circuit. Last semester, New Jersey City University and GCU, they won it out, all undefeated. Didn't drop a single match, and now going into the next round, they're looking to repeat that, but they're going up against University of New York Polytechnics, Suny Poly for short. And, well, obviously, looking to be a new challenger in the ring. Now, starting out, NGCU, they got quite a strong lineup of players. Artie, Ziglet, and Hydra are going to be going in first. And, unfortunately, don't have a lot of data on Suny Poly, but we will be seeing that. So, you know, I'm going to be just as surprised as you are once we get out there. Now, Artie plays and Joker is going to be the first one to open it up, and honestly, that's a really good coverall to have as your opener. I mean, between Palutena and Joker, they don't really lose to anyone. I'd say the worst thing that could happen is if a Pikachu player was on the other team, but come on, they're still top tiers. You can still make it work no matter what. Now, I am a bit curious what the strategy, because the format for ECAC is a 3v3 crew battle, and that means 9 stocks for both teams. You're going to whittle it down, and it's a best of 3, so you take those 9 stocks and then you run it again. First one to win 2 of those crew battles takes it home in this tournament, and it looks like now Suny Poly is just getting into the arena, so gonna get a chance to see what they're gonna throw at us. I'm quite excited right here. I honestly kind of I wonder if there's any intimidation factor going into it, because going up against the previous champion, on one hand, you really want to win it out, obviously, but on the other, you also might know that, like, ooh, I got a storm coming. So I kind of wonder if there was how much extra prep or was done by Suny Poly, or if they're ready for the storm, as they say. But finally getting these characters selected now, and just as a casual wave, as you can see on the screen right now, we got Aeon producing, shout out to him, and I am Miles, Kilo Miles, Kenza on the mic. Our duo is going to be bringing you Smash all February as we cover NGCU on their run through ECAC's circuit. As, once again, NGCU undefeated last time, looking to repeat that. Again, we're still just trying to get the lobby set up now. We wait. Can't really talk that much about matchups because I don't know anything about Suny Poly, which is unfortunate. But now we're waiting for the battle to start, and it's gonna be Palutena versus Link. Ooh, rough matchup because Palutena is a wall, but in a different way. Link is also a wall, but he's also got some shenanigans. We'll see if Gip is able to put up a fight against Artie, as we're going to be starting out on Battlefield. Immediate just seizing control of center stage by Suny Poly. Gip getting the knockdown onto the side platform, but a little bit slow on the punish. Just getting warmed up, it looks like, and gotta respect that nair. Just getting a wide berth away from Artie's nair. Going for the up air combo, not going to link because of that neutral air dodge. And Gip playing it really safe. Artie throwing up a barrage of hitboxes towards the ledge, and Gip just dipping right underneath them. But now those teleport cancels with the mix-up. Not able to trip up Artie at all, and now, because of that, Artie just has the upper hand, got Gip above them, and they never want to be there. Gonna probably be coming down with the bomb. You forgot about that. Usually that's Snake's trick, but Link can do it just as well. Gip is doing a really good job avoiding these upper chains, and ooh, going for the bomb drop, maybe even an infinite right there, bomb drop bear, but not going to connect that, and instead Artie's going to get the punish, because if you don't get the follow-up into the infinite, it's no hit stun. Artie is free to punish as they please. Now, Gip, now they have slowly clawed their way back into this fight, and with that up air, ooh, it was a meaty hit, but Artie's going to survive it for now. Now, it's odd because both of these characters have a surprising amount of kill power, but they're doing a great job of just avoiding those beefy moves. Ooh, but that back air, oh, yeah, back throw not going to kill quite yet, so they don't want to stale it. Already going to wait for a better chance to use that, but oh, that is going to be it. Yeet out of that arena, and now they got a stock lead. Now, Ip does have obviously a good chance to kill him right now, but it's hard to approach Palutena even at 0. Getting hit by anything could be your downfall, and already hitting a forward air and back air at 30% almost. Going to be an up B out of shield that takes that stock from Artie, but now with the invincibility, they're going to get a nair combo set up, heck onto the platform. Gonna save Gip's life for now and reset to neutral, but Artie's kind of in the corner. Obviously, Gip can't approach that well, but even so, it's Artie's job to try and make up that deficit. Gip gonna be knocked off stage once again, and the up air finally gonna catch him. Gonna air dodge right through the second up air, but now kind of an unfortunate predicament. They just keep ending up above Artie, and that is never where you want to be against Palutena. So many options shut you down, but that forward air sends Artie off stage, and they're not able to hit the platform cancel. Gip had an opportunity, but wasn't quite able to catch it. Gonna use the back throw to get him off stage, and they have to air dodge right there. Going for the 2-frame, and it ends up being a reversal. Now it's gonna be Artie off stage, snapping right to ledge with that teleport. But gonna be it. Gip just jumping off stage, putting themselves in the corner, and that back throw gonna send them very far off once again. The bomb recovery, though, sends them right to top platform, falling down with an air. Artie has to respect that, but another back throw. It's super staled now, of course, but I don't think Artie cares. It's the positioning that really matters. Again, it's not going to kill, but Gip hasn't gotten an opportunity to do anything, and the Nair finally going to kill at 150%. Both of these players, DI is on point, living as long as they possibly can, but the uppy off stage is what sealed Artie's fate last time, and the ledge trap with the forward air read the jump from ledge. Now, we got a neutral fight, last hit, not last hit, but last stock certainly, but that is a very optimistic up B right there from Gip. Already looking to capitalize, but not going to get a chance to. Instead, Gip's caught holding that bomb, and the Z-drop aerials just aren't coming out right now, and it's kind of scary, to be honest. You don't want to be in that situation, and now they're without a jump off stage, get caught by the side B. 96% on the board, and Gip not looking safe that much. They're just going off ledge again and again. The one place they're safe, but eventually Artie's going to end up punishing that, but that Nair opens up Artie to a lot of damage, going for that just random counter in the middle of the stage, not going to find response they were looking for. Gip staying alive just barely, but pretty much any aerial has a chance of killing right now if it's in the wrong position on stage, and yet Artie's life is being chipped away, projectile after projectile, just going for counters and smash attack reads right now. Artie wants this stock over, but the bomb drop there, and Artie not able to teleport back up onto stage, and at 149%, Suny Poly gonna win out over Artie. Gonna have one stock on the board against the next player on the field. I don't know quite who that's gonna be. I wonder who they would want to send in here, and really it's just an unfortunate situation. You know, you just need that one hit, but somehow you just keep getting weak hitboxes, or the wrong hitboxes, or you're only hitting parts of a multi-hit, and so you get desperate. You want to just finish them off with a smash attack, and you just go bam, bam, bam. And on Wi-Fi, letting it rip like that might just work out half the time. It didn't for Artie, though, because once they got off stage, they got tripped out by that bomb ledge trap. It looked like Zig was trying to drop or Gip, rather, was trying to drop the bomb off the side. And I think Artie was trying to respect that, but gave it a little too much respect, waited a little too long. And because of that, they just ended up, it's painful watching someone with a teleport recovery just get barely there, just reaching up, and no magnet hands here. Even though it feels like Brawl sometimes, not Brawl anymore. If you're not close enough to the ledge, it's not gonna matter. Now, we got next challenger rolling in. I gotta wonder how Gip is gonna play this next match. On Link, they were getting pretty aggressive, going for the Z-drop combos, but you don't really want to do that. I think they just want to chip away, play it very, very safe, camp as much as possible, and hopefully that'll give them the opportunity to really just steal stocks away. You saw the pressure that crew battles put on, or not even crew battles, having one stock left puts on the other opponent. It's something you can leverage if you're ready for it, and we'll see if Gip is ready for it. But going into this next one now, because of their smash tag, I do not know if this is Ziglet or Hydra, but I guess we'll see from their mains, because they play completely different characters. Personally, I would have sent in Ziglet, because they have a Falcon and a Pikachu. Personally, the Pikachu is what I'm looking at, because you want to be able to just completely rush down Link. Don't even give him a chance if Gip is going to be the one camping you out on Link. So, if it were me, I would go for that Pikachu. Obviously, Palu does not do bad either, but you got to consider that Gip just played a Palu, and even though Artie and Hydra are not the same person, still gonna be a bit of a similar matchup. Both players selecting their characters now. Looks like we're just about ready to get into the game. 6 stocks on NJCU, 7 for Suny Poly. Waiting for the selections. While we wait, I do have to say, some of the stuff I saw already doing to mix up the recovery was honestly really impressive. Wasn't expecting that, and I can see why they went undefeated last semester. Those teleport cancels, it makes you almost completely unpredictable, because you hit the corner of that platform and boom, you're instantly anywhere in the stage you want. Finally, though, it looks like it's Ziglet who got sent in, because they're going for the Luigi. And honestly, I like that, because with only 1 stock left, it's a lot of mental pressure onto Gip. Only 1 grab and you're done. And going on to FD as well, so no platforms to play around here. And Gip going to get rid of those 2 stocks. Get ready to go through this. No fundies whatsoever. Well, you can better have those 0 to death combos on lock, Ziglet, because otherwise could be a little dicey for you. Played it safe though, projectile war as they poke at each other, but it's gonna be Ziglet controlling the center stage, though they do eat an air. Again, that parry though gives them the opportunity. I love the change they did to parry hit stun on projectiles. Oh, went for that grab, but canceled out by the falling forward air. The landing hitbox stuffed them out, and now playing with the bomb here at center stage is not what they want to see, but now they got him a tech situation. Goes for the up smash read though. Not going to work out, and instead, Gip just dancing around, refusing to give up any space. And Luigi is a character who infamously has trouble approaching. I talked earlier about how Ziglet was controlling the center stage, but right now it's just going to be Gip hanging out there, doing what they do best. Going for something I saw Salem do very early in Smash Ultimate's lifespan, just throwing the bomb out and hitting it with the boomerang and the arrows, but now they got a great ledge trap set up, and you don't want to be Luigi off stage here. Gonna miss the bomb gimp though. Then once again, Ziglet is back on stage. You don't want to lose this stock if you can, but there's so much danger you got to keep track of, and you don't want to have the wrong thing. Goes for the grab, the spot dodge though. Gip knows exactly what they're going from. The misfire saves Ziglet's life, but the dash attack will finally finish him off. Gip gets 1 stock off of them. Not exactly the result you want to see, but now they're at 0%. A lot they can do right here, but this could be deadly. Going for the Gimp off stage, but Gip dies first. Ziglet was dead to rights, but Gip, they went for the hero play that did not pay off, and because of that, still gonna hang on to 2 stocks. Ziglet gonna be facing the next member of Suny Poly. I appreciate what they were doing, for sure. You saw a lot of grabs going out, but the problem is, Luigi is a character with a game plan that everyone knows. It's a game plan that works, So that's why a lot of them don't change it up. But you saw how many spot dodges that Gip had coming out there, and a few of them led to some deadly punishes. Specifically, the spot dodge into up B that knocked Ziglet right off of the stage and led to their first death. I do kind of wonder, though. I don't really pay that much attention to the crew battle meta. I'm going to be learning a lot about it through the ECAC circuit. I wonder how often those stock trades are the most viable option. I mean, if they had managed to take away another stock left NJCU with just one stock on the board, that would have been deadly. But right now, we're going to be seeing the next that Poly has to offer. It's going to be Ketchup. Ketchup. That's going to be what we're going with here. And I wonder, who do you choose to counter a Luigi? Because normally Luigi, like I said, has trouble approaching, and Link was good for dealing with that. Got a stock off the board. I wonder if they have anything else like that up their sleeve, or if they just want to completely rush down, try to avoid the grab, and make sure that while Luigi's grab is fast, it can be a little laggy. So if you're ready to just fully commit to punishing it, there's a lot rushdown characters can do. The one thing I would say, don't put a big body in there. Ziglet is advertising no fundies, all pre-practice combos. So if they land that grab, which I don't think they got a single grab on Gip that entire time, impressive playing against the Luigi. But you gotta wonder, are they going to go for just a rush down? Or are they gonna go put a big body in? It's gonna be difficult to see. It's possible Ziglet might actually be switching characters. They play Luigi, Falcon, and Pikachu. But gonna be sticking to it. It's gonna be a Lucas coming out next. Luigi versus Lucas. We're gonna be putting Ketchup's movement to the test while Ziglet gonna be on 2 stocks, looking to steal as many as they can. That's a very small body to try and do that 0 to death on. And if Ketchup has any semblance of SDI, it's gonna be really tough to follow up on it. Additionally, Ziglet isn't gonna be able to throw around that fireball as much as you would want. Going for that double jump canceled Zaire that can combo into a 0 death anywhere on stage, but not going to be able to find any openings. A lot of telegraphed aerials from Lucas, and Ketchup isn't finding a way to utilize them that well. Only 3% on the board from a single Zaire, but that Fair is going to catch him, but not enough hit stun at this low percent. The up smash just comes up, and now easily at kill percent right now, and the Cyclone is going to catch him. Not going to kill just yet, but it is devastating to be caught by that. Kalos additionally. But that is scary. Not going to be quite catch him with the down tilt, but admirable 2-frame attempt. No misfire this time because that Ziglet going to eat an up air. Doing a great job. That up smash almost connected to Ketchup. Thankfully going to stay alive for now. Just going for the Luigi Cyclone. I can't believe that thing used to have full invulnerability. That is insane. Tether recovery gonna give Ketchup stage control as Ziglet tried to go off the edge. Jump back up. The down smash not gonna connect because of that delayed recovery, and the dash attack gonna steal away a stock from Ketchup. Now they're in prime combo percent, and you know that Ziglet is not gonna let that escape them again. It's gonna be all on Ketchup to try and just play the range game because they can absorb projectiles. Ziglet cannot. Dash attack though at this low percent. Not going to connect, and they do have Ziglet off stage. Ketchup keeps trying to catch him with the side B. PK fire not going to connect, though. Never will. I like the idea of using these double jump cancel Zairs, but using that neutral B off stage with such a predictable recovery, Luigi is just fodder for that. And, well, Ziglet, not a lot you could do to dodge that. If you got a misfire, maybe, but the up B out of shield, though, gonna steal another stock away, and just like that, it's even. What was that, 70%? Maybe a little less than that. You love this situation, tying this up. Zigglet doing work, evening up what happened before. Clashing with the PK Fire off stage. I didn't even know you could do that. But that saved Ziglet's life, and now they're just looking for that one grab. That's all they need. Just one grab, like Icy's all over again. Gonna be throwing out these fireballs because they see that Ketchup has made no attempt to absorb them, but Ketchup is fine to play the range game. They're fine to just B-reverse all of these, and now with that throw, they put them off stage. Gonna be looking for the down smash 2-frame. They're at 0%. Don't want to risk going off stage right now. Ketchup, though, spot dodges the grab. 106% on Zigglet, and throwing down the up B. Ketchup is going to use that to gimp Zigglet, and at such high percent, can you even call it gimping? Anyways, though, 4-3. One set of 3 stocks left for NJCU in this first round, but again, this is a best of 3, so if they lose this crew battle, they got one more chance to stay in the series, another 9 stocks. So it's going to be Zigglet getting out of here, and it's going to be Hydra coming in next. They, I believe they only play Palu, which is going to be great against Lucas because they're just going to get stuffed out. We saw early in the game, Zigglet was stuffing out all of Lucas's hitboxes, and that's what Palu does best. The low-tier destroyer, like Melee Sheik before her, Palu might have trouble with some of the high tiers, top tiers even, but once it comes to the low tiers, Palu is the one character who just doesn't lose. She's the bracket clearer. Make sure all these low-tier legends don't make it all the way to Grand. Ketchup, though, gonna be doing their best to hold the fort. See if they can play the game, so to speak. Make sure nothing gets stolen away from them. Or, because if you put them in one, just give your last player an advantage, because often you save the best for last. So if you can get just that one gimp, anything, just one stock off, that's all Ketchup wants to play for right now. And because of that, Lucas has 2 spikes. I expect to see some all or nothing plays. Just steal that away. You don't want to just go for the gimp, though, because Palu, you know she can live much longer than Lucas can off stage. Waiting for Hydra to get in there, our last combatant for this round, JCU. And if anything, obviously, I know undefeated does not mean they didn't drop a point, but this is showing that this season of ECAC might be difficult for us over at NJCU. Got to put in the grind, so to speak. Make sure you are ready for all of these varied challengers. Coming up, Chip decided on their character, just waiting on Hydra, where they're gonna make their appearance. Finally here. Got a lot of character profiles I do not recognize. Good morning. Morning to you too. Let's into this, get in the ring. Hopefully all warmed up, raring to go. And I kind of wonder what the Palu gameplay is going to be against Ketchup. Because it didn't look like they were camping too much, but they're perfectly willing to play the range game. But now they're up against a character who can just straight up deflect their projectiles right back at you and also camp you back with auto reticle and explosive flare. So it'll be interesting to see how fast Hydra wants to play this. Honestly, I would just try and rush them. Don't give Ketchup room to breathe. Because again, I feel like they would be happy to play the range game until they get a chance to gimp them. Double taunt as customary, and now instant Zair, not going to get a chance to follow up on it at this low percent though, and the Nair's coming out. 1, 2, 3, and already 37% on the board, and off stage, the explosive flare into the auto reticle catches them. 94% instant. This is the Palutena dominance I was respecting, and they get the 2-frame too. Gonna kill them. A dominant stock taken, and Hydra making it an even game. 3 stocks to 3 stocks. As Suny Poly is looking to recover from that one. That was some amazing stuff right there. They got one opening, and they never lost the advantage. All of the reads, too. You saw, it looked like obviously, when you're on such low percent, you usually expect the person to stay on stage and ledge trap you. Maybe throw a projectile out there, and that's what Ketchup obviously thought. Throwing out that down B, looking to absorb the auto reticle, maybe trying to get some extra percent on, but Hydra, they knew that was coming. They were not letting the advantage up, and they were willing to play risky even at just 3%. So with a quick forward air, they sent them out of this fight. And I'm curious, who is the last combatant? Again, going by the record, it has been difficult to deal with these top tiers coming out, with the exception of Luigi, who did get a little bit gimped, but obviously Ziglet proved their worth on that character. Hydra, though, really showing mastery of this Palutena. But that was someone with a fairly predictable recovery. If Suny Poly ends up throwing in another high tier, someone who can box right along with Palutena, might be a chance to keep this even, though I have a good feeling about Hydra after that neutral win after neutral win. That it was a close game, certainly, once when it was Ziglet versus Hydra, or Ketchup, rather. But again, only one hit, one Zair from Ketchup, and that's all Hydra took, and they're like, okay, your turn. Nair, side B, neutral B, forward air, dead. Textbook Palutena. And looking to follow up on it, they got Metal Snake icon. That is the one I do know. Wondering, play similar to them, and oh, another Snake too. To be honest, I don't know that much about this matchup, but I know Snake can live a hell of a long time. So it's going to be up to Hydra to try and make those aggressive plays once again. Don't let Snake breathe when he's off stage. Make sure J2G is always feeling nervous. Going to be going to PS2 for our final match. Oh, hello.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. We are on broadcast. Nice to... I don't actually know who that is. Sorry.
Oh, it was I'm just one of the players of the Palutena, the guy who went first.
Oh yeah, Artie. Hey. Sorry, I just don't know your voice yet because I'm new here. So, how do you feel about Hydra going into the Snake match? Since you also play Palu, how do you feel about the Snake matchup in general?
Oh, that matchup is difficult in my opinion, but Hydra I think is good because he's got a lot of practice with that matchup. I don't that much because I don't like Snake, so I just don't bother to like care. But no, I feel like Hydra's gonna do great.
Yeah, it looks like J2G is just playing the range game, and Hydra is having trouble getting in, but once they got their one opening, those Nair combos instantly getting the percent advantage. I see that practice you were talking about.
Yeah. Alright, I'm actually gonna go and jump in and see how he's doing.
Alright. Thanks for the stop in, thanks for the insight.
Yeah.
And anyone to play this game, very careful neutral right now, but oh, they had the read on the neutral getup but couldn't quite get the punish. The shield was instant and almost stealing that stock right there. Getting the bait right there with the neutral getup. They got hit by the Cypher, I think that up here is called, and oh, gonna get that C4 stealing their stock away, but Hydra has a major advantage right now. If they're able to catch J2G near the edge with a back throw, it could even kill right now. I mean, Snake is pretty heavy, but still. The grenades, throwing them back at them, using their own projectile against them, because you don't want to be spamming an laggy auto reticle when Snake can do all sorts of stuff for you as punished. Last stock, though, for Suny Poly. They had the advantage to begin with, and again, the Nairs. You cannot let that happen. This... I mean, I know it's a true combo, but it's just been so consistent. Hydra never dropping those. And on a variety of weighted characters and sized characters, too. I'm quite impressed. Especially when Snake has a one-frame combo breaker. You saw, they just got hit by a back air and broke the combo. So, That means all of these Nair combos are completely true from Hydra. Really impressive. And now 100% off stage, gonna come down with the down air. J2G just barely surviving, but going way up. I thought they were gonna hit him with an up air there. Not gonna be. Instead, just playing it safe. Explosive flame send Snake up. J2G going for the dash attack. Not gonna kill just yet. The C4 is under that other platform. Gotta keep an eye on that. If the battle shifts to the other side of the stage, this could get dicey for Hydra if they do not remember that. But gonna be catching them, and off the top, J2G gonna go down. And that means NJCU gonna go up 1-0 in this crew battle. Gonna reset to neutral once again. 9 stocks for both sides, and honestly, I feel bad for Suny Poly, knowing that this brick wall is waiting for them at the end of the rotation for NJCU. It's a scary prospect, because as already said, the Snake matchup isn't easy for Palu, and yet she was doing a great job of just holding the line, making sure that Snake never really had a chance. Obviously, Snake, when he was camping, didn't really have a chance, but all they needed was that one opening, because Hydra, they didn't feel the pressure to constantly approach, because they knew if they got that one opening, they were not going to drop that combo. They were not going to drop that disadvantage. So we're going to reset now, get everything ready for the next round of this crew battle, but for now we're gonna go for a quick break. When we return, New Jersey City University versus Suny Poly is gonna continue, so don't go anywhere. And we are back, everybody, for the ECAC circuit first round with NJCU taking on Suny Poly, and got a bit of a character switch up right here going into this. Something I did not see coming. We got a wolf coming out here. Who is that running? I think that's Ziglet running that wolf. I didn't know they had a wolf, but I really appreciate it for this, for the Lucas matchup. I mean, obviously you can't use that amazing transcendent projectile willy-nilly, except at 0 when absorbing it does nothing. But right now, this is looking good. The one thing I do worry about is Wolf, out of the top tiers, does sometimes get gimped a little bit more than usual. That was a bit of a weird call right there, refusing to grab ledge, instead just falling below. Yeah, Ketchup, it seems kind of reluctant to try and absorb projectiles, which I get. Instead, just using that side B magnet to help them with their recovery. Make sure that the projectile can't hurt them out there. And it does kind of give them a guaranteed way back onto stage, which I'm sure they appreciate, though. No, Ziglet has them off stage, though. Doing a fantastic job, but they eat a PK fire, and now they're just going to try and up-B right into Ketchup. Not going to work out, and they get the 2-frame. They didn't quite snap to ledge, and they were ready with, I think that was down tilt, just catching that. I swear, Lucas is a floaty who hits like a heavy. I don't know how to explain it. All of his hitbox, like his up smash feels like a Ganondorf move. His forward air it feels like knee. And using that tech there, but because of that recovery getting stuffed out, Ketchup, because of how PS2 is structured, they're just getting their up B eaten away, even though they hit the tech on the recovery back up. Gonna go for some shield pressure there. Fundies tries to punish them for it, eats a nair instead, and now they're up quite a bit of percent. And like I said, any one of Lucas's moves, one move into another off stage, and then you could be dead at any moment. Obviously, the Wolf hits just like that as well. Starting out with the jab into the dash attack. Some great early damage right there. Not a true combo, but definitely a mix-up that was working out well. Still, Ziglet is finding a way to use these B-reverse movements without feeding Ketchup by just not shooting the laser that way. Works out just fine for them. Going for some early grabs right now. Ziglet is just trying not to that, and oh, just a raw forward smash, calling out, landing with an aerial, and Wolf, that punch, that open-handed punch is just brutal. But final stock, even game, but with that back air off the top while they're invulnerable. A bit of an early advantage, and Ziglet is doing a great job of mixing up approaches and, well, not approaching, and chaining together those forward airs to some great early damage. Get as much guaranteed damage as you can. That's what I learned from Hydra, if anything. You know, once again, resetting the neutral, where it does seem like Ketchup might have a bit of an advantage, but Wolf, the hitboxes are so good. You can survive eating a PK fire or two. Going for the high recovery, though, just barely missing the punish. Ketchup let that slip away, and now they are in the corner, which is not where Lucas wants to be. It's hard to approach with them if you don't get those airs correct. Forward tilt, probably one of Wolf's best moves, an all-purpose Swiss Army knife, you might say. Going for that side magnet, and they get punished for it hard. Not gonna allow that in the slightest. Getting that 3 stocks off the board, 2 for NJU. So 7-6 right now. NJCU has the lead over Suny Poly, and they're doing a great job of holding it. And I like the Wolf going into this. Another character who, like Palu, I feel like is just a great coverall. There aren't a lot of matchups that Wolf loses unless they whip out, like, I don't even know, a Lucina? Pikachu? Either way. Wolf is just good, especially some players. I didn't see a lot of it from Ziglet because it's hard, but people are finally starting to optimize Wolf punishes, Wolf combos into side B, and it's brutal. It almost feels like Wolf was already so good that they didn't need to do all those optimizations. So now that they're doing it, he's truly scary. Potential to one day be top 5. Oh, and we got a guest commentator coming in here. Coach Jigs Dixon, what do you want to be called?
Coach Existence, fine.
All right. So, what was the mentality behind the character switch up? I didn't even know Ziglet had a wolf.
Well, Ziglet likes to experiment a little bit. I mean, Pikachu just came about this week, from what I understand, and he didn't really practice Wolf, but I know that he can play it.
Yeah, I mean, that is the mentality. It works out just fine most of the time. I mean, it worked out there, and I do feel like Wolf is a character who is kind of generic. I don't want to like be general there, but his moves do what you think they do, and they do it well. And for someone with no fundies, I'm surprised that it worked out so well.
Yeah, well, Wolf is one of those characters that if you play well, you can play him really well. So I have no complaints about Zig switching characters. I know he can handle it.
Yeah, and how do you feel about the lineup? Ooh, maybe going for right into the snake. How do you feel about? Do you think Ziglet's gonna handle that pressure that well?
If there's one thing Ziglet does really well, besides all the other things he does really well, it's handling pressure. He's very calm and collected when he plays.
That's
so
good.
I think he'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, I saw that on the Luigi, playing it very safe, and now that he has a few more tools to work with, especially now that he doesn't have to worry about that projectile getting absorbed, I'm looking to see that blaster a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Zig's got this handled. Although I will say that Suny Poly is presenting more of a challenge than we thought we would. Go Suny Poly. But we'll see what happens.
Definitely. Giving him a great show. I mean, these have been some close games, which you always love to see. I am wondering how Suny Poly is going to adapt to Hydra, though. I've read that Hydra was the team captain last year, too, during your undefeated run.
Yep, he was also the MVP for the entire conference.
Yeah, a very nice player right there to hold in reserve, and ooh, some nice stuff early from not really able to keep that combo going. Now that he's at higher percent though, can't really get juggled around or outboxed by Snake, and ooh, chaining those up airs, knocking them out of the cipher too. Gonna go for that down smash read. Oh, that could have been brutal. Even with so much early damage, Ziglet has found a way. I agree with Coach. Definitely handling this pressure well. Last hit, last stock, and they were doing just fine, but the forward tilt, ooh, not gonna quite seal it. Not gonna get caught by that Nikita either, because while Wolf's recovery is linear, it's fast. So Nikita usually not fast enough to get out there. If just laying on that laser pressure, waiting for that one opening to get in there, but you can't really ledge trap because of that C4 there. No way to deal with that. I like this though, jumping up with the back air and they steal a stock. That's exactly what you see. Always give your next players some advantage. And if you remember the performances that Artie and Hydra put on, you know that they're ready to handle that going into this. And oh, using the own Snake's grenade to combo into another blaster. That up tilt though, it's been broken for years and it catches Ziglet. An admirable showing right there, but it will be 2 stocks left. J2G holding on right there. Really nice stuff coming out there. I like how Ziglet adapted though, because you saw the engages were a little bit shaky to begin with. They would go in and they just get stuffed out by a grenade or some sort of hitbox. It didn't even look like J2G had to go for that many trades, but once Ziglet started layering on the pressure, playing Snake's game, they were doing phenomenally to really put pressure on. Obviously, at that point, too high of a percent for it to really matter, but J2G got their work cut out for them going in next. I wonder, I assume they're going to save Hydra for the end, the raid boss, the grand finale, but it could easily send them in now just to sweep them. I think you would want to save that, though. Captain goes last. I do wonder, though. We saw Artie come in. He hopped on commentary for a second, and he said he did not like the Snake matchup that much. And because of that, I think they might just send in Hydra right here and now. That honestly might be the call I would make. and just hope that Artie can repeat the magic, so to speak, against the final person. I mean, even so, Hydra got a 2-stock on J2G last time, and barring any adaptation from J2G, that's not a bad scenario to go into your last stock, especially with Hydra's punishes. Gonna be seeing how they choose to leverage that. I kind of wonder how when you get stomped like that, I would call a 2-stock a stomp, but it was close to it. I really feel like J2G is going to have a completely different mentality, because I feel like a lot of those first couple stocks were a lot of figuring out how exactly to deal with Hydra and adapt their game plan accordingly, but by the time they adapted, it was too late. Now it's the second half of a best of 3, and they got to see Hydra take on a bunch of people. So hopefully, yeah, Hydra's gonna come right in, spare Artie the pain and suffering of playing against a snake. It's gonna be the Palu. I can't see why you would ever swap that up, and I'm excited to see it. Hydra going in, team captain versus J2G. I think J2G, all they want to do is just go for as many trades as possible. Don't let Palu get that opening. But at the same time, I don't think Hydra is a Palu to go for trades from what I've seen. They were happy to play the waiting game and know that with grenades alone, Snake can't kill you. Going to Battlefield 2. So, a lot to do here. We saw Hydra with the, or no, it was Artie with the teleport cancels. I wonder if Hydra has those unlocked too. Gonna play the range game for now. Ooh, using the auto reticle in the wrong direction, and J2G almost got the punish on that. Only a grenade though. And now playing it very, very safe, controlling center stage masterfully, but those hitboxes almost reach across center stage, so it doesn't even matter that much. Staying in shield for a second, and now they're kind of low on that. Gonna get shield poked soon enough. They had to jump, but J2G, they weren't ready for the up air chains to come in. Hydra now has them in the prime position to continue those streams. And again, it's only been grenade damage from J2G, and Hydra happy to take that. Because any trade is just more damage for them, and knocking them straight out of the Cypher. That back air so strong. And already caught him with the nair. You know they're not going to drop this. 1, 2, using the extension, catches them with the explosive flame and almost off the top. Because it's Snake able to drop that down thanks to the C4 pressure, but now the Nikita coming off the top. The teleport is instant though, not going to give J2G a moment to breathe. Already back applying pressure, the auto reticle catches them on the side platform, and now the up air chains once again. Uncomfortable position, but J2G able to drift out of harm's way. Hydra teleporting back on. I feel like they're just immune to the standard thing, but the explosive flame, it's a 2-stock. They're going into this with an even game. They still have Artie in reserve. Suny Poly, it's do or die right now for them. They're in dire straits. Hydra showing that they don't need to drop a stock to take 2. They don't. And I do feel bad because it felt like J2G had that matchup figured out for a second, and then it was gone. Yeah. I honestly don't know what a Suny Poly would even go for here. I mean, it's a difficult situation. Yeah, sorry, just checking our messages real quick. We got Ziglet coming in. How you doing?
Use.
Hello? Some mic error, maybe? Alright. Well, while they get that figured out, we got Gip coming in, the last defender against... the last hope against Hydra.
What's up?
Yo! I thought you did pretty well this second time around. I'm very impressed. I like the wolves coming out.
I just played both.
with the no fundies tag, not a character I would have expected.
Yeah, I just pulled out Wolf. Connection was a little bit like weird, so I decided to just laser camp. That's it.
I mean, it worked. It worked.
Laser camp, and then when I saw Snake, and I'm like really comfortable with that matchup, so I kind of just like started thinking like, oh, I can just start mashing.
Yeah, and Snake can't absorb anything, so you could just laser camp, and then you see an opening, and bam, you had a pretty nice combo game too once you got the opening.
Yeah. I can't see the stream right now, but I believe it's Hydra versus
Yeah, that
Link?
link from the beginning. Yeah.
Matchup's a little like I'd say it's definitely Palu favored. But Link does have like pretty like deadly combos if you're good with Z drop. Overall, I think Palu just kind of like needs to just play her basic game plan, while Link he has to put in a lot more effort in order to get more out of it.
And I think Link, the Z-drop combos are ridiculous. I thought about mating Link at one point, and then online started, and that was a no-go, because the Z-drop combos are scary to do to time the fast falls, right?
It's impossible. You should, if you're going to be playing Link online, you should be pressing that B button a lot. Either that, or start mashing your safe nair and safe fair on shield, and you're good to go.
Yeah, the T-strat right there.
I mean, it's Wi-Fi. Like, you're gonna be able to do it, definitely.
Doing a lot of good work, though, catching Hydra. Right now, Gip has Hydra in the corner, and with this bomb, they're doing a great job ledge trapping. Oh, but it's hard to... Like you said, the connection a little shaky right now, so reaction ledge trapping, maybe not the best plan.
Nah, Hydra needs to definitely, like, do more, like, ledge coverage. Same with Gip if they want to ledge trap. Reaction ledge trapping is pretty much impossible. So you just want to be like covering with your best aerials that last long, are safe, and things that you can react to after, like a roll. That's how you're going to be ledge trapping in this matchup. But overall, I think Hydra's got this. He just needs to play a little bit more solid. It's also like a weird connection. I definitely remember playing against the Link, and it was out of all of the players they had.
We just had a disconnect. As you said, the weird connection. But yeah, I think it's funny. It's almost like they're listening into the stream. As soon as you said Gip was like maybe needed to not go for reaction ledge traps, instead of going for like the weird bomb setups and like I'm covering roll and my bomb covering neutral get up, it just started naring at ledge and it worked way better.
Yeah. That's exactly what you have to do.
I think the battle... I think just the stream might have gotten kicked out of the match. So, Gip was up when we left, but I don't think there's a way to get back in. Blame Nintendo.
Alright, well, we're just gonna have to, we can just talk about the matchup while we're at it.
Yeah. And
so... right now, if Hydra's winning this, Hydra has to land all his combos, which, not very hard because it's Palu, but you also have to make sure you're able to ledge trap. And Hydra's a very, I know Hydra, he's very, his ledge trapping is probably one of the best, not just, in this like league, but probably one of the best in the world. I swear to God. He's a top level player for sure. So if he is able to get his ledge trapping up to par, I think it's done for Link, but we have to see because the connection is definitely... that Link, out of all the players they had on their team, everyone was playable. The Link was near unplayable.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. I mean, with the Wi-Fi era, I mean, some people might even be playing from home instead of at a campus, so...
Exactly.
Definitely a contributing factor. Oh, I love the graphics. Aeon is simulating the battle right now.
Yeah.
Going in. The shield is making it difficult for Hydra to approach, but doing a great job. Wait, Palu's got a shield of her own. I forgot that invincible back air. Dash attack.
Also, one thing to notice, Hydra is also one of the best Wi-Fi players. So I'm sure he's used to like dealing with like really, weird connections. And to be honest, even if things don't go well, we might have to lag test.
Yeah. it's definitely a possibility, especially considering we got kicked out. Again, that is
Exactly.
sizable evidence towards possibly there being some connection issues. But at the moment, looks like, I mean, you just got to play it out, even if you're maybe going to lag test.
This is a brilliant save, by the way. I don't know, like, this is just as good, if not better, than the actual match.
I mean, more or less, this is this is
Well,
what I
wait.
expected from
I
the
didn't see
matchup.
any nairs come from Palu. What is this?
Yeah, no nairs whatsoever.
Palu does, like,
There's the spin.
Palu has
There's
to
the spin.
nair. There you go.
There we go. Now, Link. Yeah, there's the Link nairs. There's the Link nairs, just nairing at center stage, nairing at ledge. I called a move an all-purpose tool earlier. I think Link's nair might be one of the most all-purpose tools in the game. Like, definitely top 10, top 20 tool. Like, because he uses it for combos, for ledge trapping, for literally everything. Shield pressure, even. Now, since we can't see, overall, how'd you feel about Suny Poly? Because your coach said they did give you a bit more of a challenge than you thought.
Definitely competent players. Just in my,
Oh.
excuse me. Oh, there we go. Hydra won.
Yep.
GG. But yeah,
Yeah, good
Suny
job.
Poly was definitely competition. I see them doing well in the future of this tournament. But we'll just have to see.
And this early in the tournament, this could just be a wake-up call for them, a sign that they need to go all out in practice mode and
Step
see
it up,
what
yeah.
they can do. But yeah. Now that
All right,
now
well,
that Hydra won it out with those amazing nairs, oh, big Palutena. Thank you, Aeon. Amazing stuff right there from the Palutena. But thank
Alright,
you
well,
for
I've got to go. It was nice. It was a pleasure.
nice gameplay. Thank you for the insight, Ziglet. Have a nice night.
You too.
And with that, oh, he's over in gray too. What is this, Subspace Emissary? Got the little coin underneath it. Oh, bye, Link. See you later. But with that, with Hydra cleaning up that last player, that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. NJCU taking it 2-0 in the crew battles tonight. Make sure to slam that follow button and the bell down there so you know. We got all sorts of events coming up in the month of February. We got Rocket League, we got League of Legends, we got some weekend events too. So you don't want to miss any of them. I'm going to be here every Monday night for these Smash events, and I know I'm in for a show with these high quality players NJCU is putting out for us. But anyway, I have been Keela Miles, and Aeon with the amazing saves on production has been giving you this amazing stream. Make sure you all have a wonderful night and stay safe out there in the snow if you're up here in the north like us.